Welcome to the drive-in coming up to Big Otter. You see the mailbox up on the left. Over to the right, there's a very pretty view, and on some days you can actually see all the way down to Smith Mountain Lake. This is Big Otter Drive, and you can see the mailbox, the 1654. You turn left here, and you're coming off of Sandy Ford Road. As a reminder, there is Otter Drive ahead of time. Make sure that you don't turn down Otter and you wait until you hit Big Otter. And it's a nice gravel road on the way in here. Curves down at the bottom. The neighbor's got an extra entrance to his house. And then come up a little gravel here. And there's two different neighbors, one that was on the right and another one that's going to come up on the left. Both are extremely friendly. Feel free to wave, say hello. They would love to meet you as well. And so we'll come up and round this corner in just a minute, and you'll get to see some of the view from the neighbor's house. And you can see we're turning, and then we come up, and there is a orchard right here on the left. And so a lot of these trees are apple trees. It is extremely common to see deer in this area. There's usually a family group of does, and depending on the time of year, a bunch of fawns, and they will often be bedded down right beside the road. But you can see over here, a lot of the apples are already off the trees, but very common to see a lot of deer right through that section. If you're coming in at nighttime, just be aware that they could be there, and they don't tend to run out. They'll just sit there and watch you come through. They're almost tame, but they will jog off if you get out of the vehicle. So as you continue up Big Otter here, it's about a half a mile to the driveway, which is what we're coming up on here. And you can see there's some rocks stacked up, the 1654 sign. There's another sign behind it that also says 16.4, and that lamp lights up at nighttime. So this is the driveway on the left. Up to the right is the neighbor's driveway. Always try to keep this well maintained, leaves blowing off, so it's very easy to follow. And again, there'll be one more sign confirming you're heading in the right direction. Up on that tree is another 1654. There's a gate on the right. I always leave this open for you, so you never have to worry about opening that. And then you're on the driveway. In wintertime, if there's a little bit of snow, anything like that, four-wheel can be helpful, but it's not necessary unless you get a couple inches, anything like that. It's relatively gradual slopes and well maintained, as you can see. The fall leaves are just starting to hit the ground, and there'll be more in the next coming weeks. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful fall. You can see there's some rock cairns along the driveway. Some people have added their own. Feel free to add to them. As we get up close to the house, the last bit of the driveway is paved here. Do be careful coming in and out. Every once in a while there are sticks that fall out of the trees that could be in the driveway. You can see the shed coming up here. And then we are pulling into the house. And so for the house, there's a couple main parking spots. There's two main parking spots in the carport. Over to the right, there's another parking spot. You can fit another two vehicles there as well. Feel free to use the carport. The right side is wide open. On the left side, there is some workout equipment, which you are free to use. There's plenty of room to park even a full-size truck. Just have to be a little bit careful. All right, and then most people like to get out here and then come right up on the back porch. And as you're walking up, you can peek over to the right, and you can see down there, we'll zoom in a little bit, there is one of the ponds, and then right above it is another pond, and then there's a third very small one, hard to see from here. Got your fire pit, and then up onto the deck, there's the main door with your keypad, and then here is the view. Welcome.